What's up, guys? Haven't put a video in a while. Just touching base. I'm in Discord every day. We're all in the Discord. This is the link for the Discord. You're seeing this right. So Carvana's squeezing. Chances are, if you're participating in the squeeze, you have shares. Yeah, you're doing okay today. Yeah, you did. You did pretty well. This thing popped. I let my Discord people know it's going to retrace. It's going to come back to VWAP 13 EMA, right? It's called the Fibonacci. It did. It came back, and it's been pumping, right? And now we've got more shorts saying, you know what? This isn't a battle we want to pick, right? The stock is, I mean, it's up 100% since May 26. Okay, so that's a squeeze. But if you just go back, right? So it was as low as 6 when they were shutting down stores and locations, and we thought they were going to go bankrupt. Now it looks like it's going to come up over 24. It's never going to be anywhere near this, guys. Okay, it's just not going to happen. You've got dilution and just poor, like, they don't, negative earnings and things like that. So you're going to have people pumping you on price targets of like 50, 100. 300, right? It's just not realistic, okay? Just throwing that out there. But congrats to everybody who's in on this play today. Just please don't believe the hype of the pumpers. Try to follow this thing on the 15-minute. If you're day trading it, the 3-minute, 5-minute, and the 15-minute, right? Like, you want to have multiple charts. So there's the 15. You can clearly see if this fib retraces, it'll be like 21, right? So if and when this closes, which would be 4 minutes from now, because these are 15 minutes, so it would be exactly at noon. Wherever this closes, expect probably a small peel back on it, and then they'll decide if it's going to go up or if it's going to come back and retest. And to know that, because you can see the MACD has been sky high since the pre-market, you would go to say, let's go 3-minute. And now let's check 5-minute real quick and see if which one it's obeying more. It actually looks like it's obeying the 5 more than the 3. So you can see the MACD did cross to the upside here, right here, and then boom, popped, right? Rocket ship. So follow the 5, and you can see it's overbought. Follow the 5. Once the MACD starts to come down, you know it'll be coming down and checking this. So this looks like, I believe I just said 21, but if you go to the 5, we're looking more like 20 for the 13 EMA. And the VWAP is all the way down to 1940 on Carvana. So it's going to act like an anchor, right? If the VWAP is above, it's going to act like a magnet, like if it's above price. So if the VWAP was like 24, the stock would be moving towards VWAP. But since the VWAP is below, it's going to be acting like an anchor and bringing it, almost attempting to bring it down over and over and over again throughout the day. So and there's a good chance that it's going to be up and over VWAP pretty much all day. So follow that if you're on that. But if you're like, wow, okay, I made 30%, but this guy's showing me 5,000%, right? Like as you can see, it's currently 6,000 now. if you want to get in on that, pop in the Discord, because this was being we were talking about this all morning. I took a little break and went outside, did some watering, and walked the dog. But this was discussed all morning. Amazon's been discussed all morning. Here's Amazon, 200%, guys. This was like walked up all morning. You could have had virtually almost all of this. It was like 20% at the start of the day, and now it's like 200%. Okay, like we're talking 20x here. So if you had $1,000 in it, you've got 200%. If you had $1,000, you've got like $2,000. I was more talking about this one here. Sorry, Carvana. This is 59x. 6,000%, 5,900% is 59x. So $1 is 59. $10 is $590. $100 is $5,900. $1,000 is $59,000. 10 grand is over $500,000. Obviously, insiders or someone knew though, because like these kinds of moves, this is not retail. That is a short closing, and that is a short closing, and then
the needle in the haystack.
That's shorting or profit taking. You got a lot of factors going on here. This is definitely not retail. GameStop predicted that last night in the Discord. Had puts, actually didn't even make anything on it. They opened up I don't know what happened there, but let me tell you this. This is a toxic ticker. Let me tell you why. So here's GameStop puts, okay? A lot of green there, probably, okay? But nowhere near what it should be, okay? The delta on the 20 last night was like 27 or 37 cents. I think 37 cents. Meaning for every dollar it moves to the downside, you should be making 37 cents. And it was 26 at close, meaning it moved down $6. So $6 times that amount, it should have been 950%. Granted, it popped a couple bucks in the morning, barely, like it was 21 and change. So let's just say 4 times that delta, but these were 24 cents. It should have been over 550% return on the 20 strike alone. 20 strike alone is down 70%. It's vanished. Delta's 12. This is the manipulation on this stock stretches into the options chain is what I'm trying to get at. So we had some people who had the exact same 20 strike. They made 100%. I didn't. I didn't make anything. I made money selling calls because it dropped. So when it drops on the value of the call goes down. When a stock drops, the call goes down. So I made money because I sold calls at like 34, which was like 30% higher. I was like, this thing ain't moving 30%. So I sold calls, made money on that, didn't make anything on the puts. Some other people made 100%, some people made 200%, but again, it's a joke. So I don't think I'm ever touching this ticker again, personally. I don't care. It's probably going to nothing. The whole Ryan Cohen situation is a joke. They're just, they're laughing at retail on that one, like trying to like get you to FOMO into this dumpster fire. Meanwhile, look at Carvana, like literally squeezing right in front of your eyes, but I bet you a bunch of people are trying to save GameStop. You know what? I'd save Steam, because I buy all my games on Steam, and I have for 25 years. So, ever since I had to stop waiting in line, okay, granted, the first time you do it, it's a cool experience. Back in the day, having to do it every time a new game came out, and sometimes not even getting the game, not a cool experience. It was stupid and lame. Steam is amazing. I would save Steam. I'm all good on trying to save GameStop, and that's just me. These are the kinds of gains that are out there, though, guys. What else do we have today? I mean, well, Palantir's blowing up still. Boeing and Warner Brothers Discovery. So Boeing, I've been talking about all morning. It's 1,000% here. Let me just see what I had on Boeing throughout the day. 8 in the morning, yeah. 8 in the morning was already up to 1,700% for Boeing. 1,700% on one of the strikes, okay? Currently, you're looking at the highest chain, so that's the 225. Yeah, it's 1,100% right now. But these other ones have like moved up. They're higher. So it's sort of finding its footing. Major money to be made on Boeing. Again, a big name everybody knows. You don't need meme stuff. Like you don't need Memo, 30-cent pump and dump. You don't need Baus. Tacoa. You don't need these pump and dumps. I show them there, but it's not for me. It's for some other people in the Discord who like playing that stuff. Because I definitely do not touch this shit anymore. It's just not for me. And then Warner Brothers Discovery. So yesterday we were talking about Warner Brothers Discovery. Bunch of people made a ton of dough. This is unbelievable. Tried to get people in there making money on it yesterday, all day yesterday. So here's Warner Brothers Discovery. You know what? Even easier. I'll just pull up the file folder because I store all the screenshots that I take and when I post. YouTube June 7th. So this is yesterday. So like this is yesterday, guys. We had Amazon puts 750, 950, 1250, right, 1575% yesterday on Amazon puts, and the chart was like this. You could have just walked it down all day, but that wasn't even the big one. D-Dog was a big one. Where the hell is Warner Brothers? Yeah, so Warner Brothers, right, started out like 200, 20, 30, 200, went to 350. Went to 400. But I checked the weather and the air quality was went to 950. Or sorry, 900. And then went to 1150. So this thing pumped yesterday because I guess they got sick and tired of the CEO and they booted his ass. And lo and behold, the momentum on that news has continued. Okay, it's up another 500%, guys. So let me do the math for you here. If you had $1,000 on this yesterday, and you got 1150%, that's 11.5. So your $1,000 turned into 11.5, and then you got another 562%. That's 5.62. You'd have $64,630 on Warner Brothers Discovery, playing the options and playing my alerts on that for you from $1,000. That's the kind of money that you can make in a Discord like mine, where I'm active, I'm here every day. I have people, when they don't get this, they quit, they leave. I didn't win today, and they leave. I took a break today because I got annoyed with GameStop. But you know, quitting is not an answer. Quitting is for losers. Quitting will make certain that you stay in that 9 to 5 and you're never free from it all. And when WEF takes over, it'll be 8 to 8, or it'll be 12 hours a day, like 7 days a week. You know, in the future, because you'll have to work that much just to survive. But I mean, these are the kinds of gains you guys can get, and it's been shown time and time again. It's in the gains section. I have a section called gains. There's people in here, you know, 200. Nice call out, Kevin. Warner Brothers Discovery, 200%. It's not about how much this one individual made, because other individuals could have played 10 grand on it. It's about percents, right? 70%, 40%, 60%. I don't know what his percent is. She shorted GameStop last night on the call out, made $1,200. She just shorted physical shares. 450% on Raytheon. We're talking about stocks that most of you probably aren't even. Thanks for the heads up, Kev. I'm beginning to grow my small account. 128%. I don't know how much he played. He didn't show, but he made 128%. You know, wind issues for at least much of the, I guess, the 900%. Warner Brothers Discovery. Oh, here you go. Here's a guy that actually played Warner. 3,400%. So let me just open this up. There, this is what I was looking for. 3,400% on Warner Brothers Discovery. If only he didn't just play one call for $2. He turned $2. What is this? Average cost $2. Current price 2 cents. Current price 70 cents. So every contract he paid $2, and he made back $70. But he only did one contract. So if this person had any faith in it and beyond what just a YOLO, you know, they probably would have made 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, $1 million. $1 million. No problem. $3,400. So again, 3,400%. I don't care what you're in. You're not getting those returns in stock. You need to be playing options. Multiple people playing Warner Brothers Discovery. Literally, I'm the only guy who ever talking about it. But I don't make these YouTube videos anymore, pretty much, because no one watches. Let's be real. It's like 200 views. So what's the point? I have twice of that many people in my Discord, right? So I mean, I throw it out there to try and pique some interest.
something like this.
But that's all it is. I'm just piquing interest. I'm not really looking for, I'm not going to be YouTube famous. I'm never going to be a Trades. I'm never going to have 300,000 followers. But Trades and me, I guarantee you I'm going to make more millionaires than Trades ever did. Because he convinced you to hold all the way down on AMC.
So we're pretty well used to the impact and what it can have on the economy locally.
And I'm actually teaching people to trade in here. So if you want to learn how to trade, pop into the Discord. If you want to learn options, pop into the Discord. Man, this Carvana squeeze is a mental. These are probably 8,000 now. 6,750. 7,300%. So just in the time of this video, the Carvana has spiked to 7,300%. Man, part of me goes, this is like the easiest short ever for tomorrow because there's going to be massive profit taking. The other part of me goes, man, they might think people are going to do that and run it up even more. This is like, you're going to have to YOLO both sides on this thing and just play a winner. 7,300% on that Carvana right now.
But it obviously has
that is just insane.
Yeah, quite a bit.
All right, well, that's the video, guys.
Some of these companies that are telling their workers if you feel uncomfortable going in.
Sorry, I'm just getting some messages out to the Discord here. That's the again, just here to pique interest for the average person, and let them know, you know, a Discord like this exists. I'm here like every day. Alerts are going out all day throughout the day. Carvana, like this was alerted here. I was talking about this here, so you still could have got half of this. Because this is where these things go parabolic. When the stock goes parabolic, the options go parabolic. It doesn't necessarily do anything here. You know, it gets up good here, but once it's reached like critical mass, that's really when these things really happen. So, hope you enjoy. Hope that opens some eyes. Hope I see some new people in here between today and Monday, and we'll try to get some more winners for you guys.